On the edge of the old town, where time seemed to have lost its way, grew the tree of days. It was so large that each of its branches seemed to have a life of its own. Some said that the tree did not grow upward, but inward into people. But not everyone could verify this. Every day, a cat named Lucas walked along its branches. He was cartoonish, with big eyes, lively facial expressions, and a tail that constantly revealed his emotions. But there was one strange thing about him: a gold chain around his neck. Heavy and cold, it jingled with every movement. Lucas had a goal. At the very top of the tree grew the bright fruit, a symbol of freedom, clarity, and willpower. Whoever obtained it would no longer live at random, but every attempt to climb ended the same way. The first step was difficult, the second was even more difficult, and then his legs gave way and the fall was easy, too easy. "Why is that?" Lucas muttered. "Why does the right thing always hurt, and the wrong thing feel so comfortable?" Translated with deepl.com, free version. One day, Lucas stopped and looked down more closely. He noticed something strange. The branches he walked on every day were wide and strong. The ones he hardly ever walked on were thin, fragile, or had disappeared altogether. An old raven was sitting on a nearby branch. "This is not just a tree," he said. "This is your system of habits. Every repetition makes the branch wider. Every action either strengthens the path or erases it." Lucas shuddered. He understood the terrible truth. He himself had built the branches that now held him down. Bad habits required no effort. They were ready-made. Good habits required daily choices. When Lucas tried to get up again, the shadows appeared from below. They had no form. They had voices. "You're tired. You'll start tomorrow. One time won't change anything." The shadows knew what to say. They didn't force, they allowed. And Lucas understood. Bad habits don't shout. They whisper. He looked at his gold chain. Once, every later added another link to it. And now the chain was heavier than any branch. Exhausted, Lucas fell onto a branch between the bottom and the top. He couldn't see the top, but the bottom no longer seemed safe either. Then the raven said, "Don't look at the top. Look at the next step." Habits don't change your life in a day. They change your direction. Lucas took a small step, not heroic, not perfect. He just repeated it tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and the branch became a little wider. Time passed. Lucas did not become perfect. The chain did not disappear, but it became lighter. And one day he noticed he was already higher than he had been, because habits are not a result. They are a direction. The moral of the story: bad habits are easy to start because they don't require strength. Good habits are hard to acquire because they build strength. And every day you either rise or fall, even when you stand still.